Oh, I'm sure. There we go. Hold on. I do the same thing every single morning. It's a morning ritual. Get on the morning grow first. I get on Facebook and I get on the morning grind and I like it, I comment, and I share it. And I'm going to ask you to do the exact same thing. Happy Monday, everybody. Thanks for getting on here. You can tell my voice is a little gone. I got a little rowdy Saturday night watching the UFC fights. I screamed very loud. Great fight. Very happy that the guy who won did, because I placed a bet and I wanted some money. Let's just say I won a little bit of money. So. Oh yeah, stored away from my taxes. You know what's funny? That money that I won is also taxed.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Oh my God.
Uncle Sam's getting his lick. 100%. Well, appreciate everybody getting on here. We start every single morning the exact same way. 60 seconds of gratitude. We go around the room. We tell everybody what we're thankful for. One thing that I'm thankful for, 12 days until college football starts back. Very excited for that. Very thankful. Well, to hell with y'all. 12 days until college football is back. What's up, Sam? Appreciate. I'm also thankful for you, Sam. I'm thankful that you're going to be meeting us out there tomorrow, doing some content, working on some things. So very thankful for you as well. So, Shannon, what are you thankful for?
Man, I'm just thankful for another opportunity to serve some people this week, find some opportunities to help people, add some value. I like to be useful, so there's plenty of things right now that are different than they used to be, but it creates all these different new opportunities, so I'm kind of excited about the chase.
Sure enough. I like that. What about you?
I'm thankful I got to spend yesterday with my boyfriend's family.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do
went to the Sounds game.
y'all spend a lot of time together?
When we can, work and
That's good.
our schedules don't always line up, but we try to.
Hey, that's important. Getting along with your significant other's family is very important. Josh, what are you thankful for?
I'm thankful that Hanklin and Nico got to meet yesterday.
Oh, yeah, your new little puppy dog and your old dog. They like each other. They got to meet. They don't like each other, but they got to meet. That's good. Randy, what are you thankful for, man?
I'm thankful I made it here on time. I had to go through 4 school zones.
Shit.
So I'm not taking that away.
Yeah, hey, that ain't never fun.
Morning traffic.
No, that's never fun.
And I'm just thankful to be alive and be here.
There you go. Ed, let's hear it.
I'm thankful I started running again this weekend.
There you go. Hey, losing some pounds, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, good. Well, let's get into the show topic. This is something that the older I get, the more I realize. So just to put in perspective, I'm 22 years old. Would y'all consider 22 young?
Yeah.
Young? I'm still a young buck, I guess you could say. I'm getting a little older, but I am young. The one thing that I realized, Van's back there laughing. Shit. The one thing I'm starting to realize the older I get, that is, I feel like is the key to being very successful, is the information that you know. Okay, if you guys can see right here, this board right here, I was here yesterday. I was doing some work on Sunday, just kind of trying to get my knowledge, my information on the market up. And the one thing that I realize the older I get is the more you know, the more you're able to tell people, the more they will trust you, and the more that they're gonna, be willing to yield to you to help control them through whatever it is that they're going through. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but you go to therapy, right?
Yeah,
You pay your therapist.
I do.
Okay? Why do you pay your therapist?
Because he helps me.
He helps you. He knows more about whatever it is. I don't know, like psychological emotions. I mean, you pay him to help you and lead you to control whatever, you yield to him whenever it comes to, I don't know, mental, whatever it is. Yeah,
100%.
exactly. So he has more information. He has more knowledge on that, and he's able to solve your problem.
Yes.
And I feel like the one thing that younger people, because we're all pretty young. I mean, how old are you?
Me, 34.
34. Well, no, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, 34 to some people is still pretty young. We're all pretty young in here, and I feel like one thing that we're never going to have enough of is information, especially in real estate, in life, in relationships, and whatever. So the older I get, the more I realize you got to have information. You got to know things. If you don't know much, like let's just say I go into car sales or whatever. Like I'm a car salesman. And I don't know anything about cars. Do you think I'm going to be able to I'm sure I could get to a certain point of selling cars and be decent at it, but I'm not going to be able to overcome, I'm not going to be able to be great without knowing a lot about cars. Make sense? So the information, man, the more you can intake, the more that you're able to know. Knowledge is power. Weatherman says it all the time. I'm pretty sure that's in the Bible, isn't it? Knowledge is power. Knowing things is power. Pardon me. Had an energy drink this morning. Had a little burp come up. But knowing more is going to help you in being able to lead people in the right direction. So, Ed, what do you know the most?
What do I know the most?
What's something you feel? Where's something an area in your life that you feel like you're really good at because you know a lot about it?
Probably music.
Music. Exactly. Hey, he holds the record for the longest freestyle ever. Obviously, the dude knows something about music. Now, have people been willing to pay you for music?
Yep.
Same thing with real estate. The more you know. Mortgages. You know a lot about mortgages, don't you?
Yeah, real estate finance.
I mean, hell, I called you yesterday. I needed some information. I didn't pay you for it, but I needed some information. I will. I needed some information about mortgages, so I gave you a call. I was like, hey, dude, I need to know more about this. I actually wrote it down right there so I could share it with everybody. But I needed information, and I called you because I know you know more about that than I do. Same with whatever it is that you're doing. You could be an insurance person. Hell, you could be a shoe salesperson.
And something else I'll throw in there for you to consider is, yes, we need more knowledge, but all of the knowledge is there. What you really need is more wisdom. So, for example, you now are 4 years into your career. There have been, since the day you started real estate until now, volumes and volumes and volumes of information.
Mm-hmm.
Your phone has been and now and all along the way more information than you will ever be able to get, but you made it a point to get the information that was there.
Yeah.
The difference between that information now and that information all this time is it's now in the hands of a professional.
Exactly.
That's got 4 years of experience.
Exactly.
And that wisdom, intention, and experience with the information.
That phone ain't got that experience like I do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's a combination.
Yeah. So if you're somebody that's sitting there thinking, well, hell, how do I get more knowledge? How do I get more wisdom? It's very simple. Chat GPT. You just look up, ask it whatever you need to. No, I'm just kidding. Seriously, one thing that you can do to get more knowledge is go to somebody that's been through. To gain experience is ask somebody that's had the experience. Would you rather learn from your mistakes or would you rather learn from somebody else's mistakes?
Rather than from your mistakes.
You'd rather learn from my mistakes, because I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, if I have something we're going through times right now that are pretty tough. I would rather learn from somebody else's hard times that they've been through than learn through my own hard times, because I don't want to go through that. You know what I mean? Call it what you want. If you think that's selfish, whatever. But that's a smart way to go about it. And I feel like I said, the older I get, the more I realize that. I'm 22. Whenever I get, I would say, I hate to say this, but whenever I get about 30 years old, I feel like I'll be thriving because of the knowledge that I have. I'd say in another probably 10 years. Whenever I'm 30, I'd say that's a pretty good goal to have, is about 30. I want to be able to be like somebody that has enough knowledge to be able to just tell people, hey, this is what you need to do, and just make it easy and simple for them. If somebody had a problem right now, I could probably tell them what to do, but it wouldn't be easy and simple, So yeah, that's the show. The older I get, the more I realize this one thing is important, and that is information. What you know. You need to know more. Whatever space you're in, it doesn't matter. You could be a school teacher. You could be a damn PE teacher.
How are you going to teach it if you don't know it?
Exactly right. But who's going to pay you if you don't know it? You know what I mean? If you have an opportunity to really shine, if you don't know what you're talking about, nobody's going to really trust you, and nobody's going to yield to what you're saying. So that's the one thing I wish the one thing I'm starting to realize as I get older is everybody, not just me, but everybody needs more information. You've been in business, 20 plus years?
So, yeah, a long time.
Do you know everything about the business?
No.
Is there still more information to get?
Absolutely.
Exactly right. So that's coming from somebody that's extremely experienced. I mean, there's always more information that you could get. So take that and run with it. If you were on here, I really appreciate it. Have a great Monday, and we will see you guys tomorrow on the morning grind at 8:29 a.m. Van Grafton, shut us down.